From West Baltimore, Maryland, Zone 23, Jordan. When we first got like a TV, my parents told me stories of how I used to rap Method Man. Like I knew all the words to Method Man, and I would just stand in front of the TV and wear my father's work boots and just would walk around like I was part of the Wu-Tang Clan. So like that's one of my earliest memories. It wasn't even like an ambition of mine when I was like little. I was more into visual arts and drawing and painting and stuff like that. Something clicked around high school where it was just the reaction I got from fooling around with ciphers and the lunch table beatboxing and stuff like that, and I just got a reaction from it. I was like, man, people really like what I'm dishing out here, and I could possibly do something if I hone in on that talent. So ever since like high school, 16 years old, I was like, man, I'm all in. When I was in high school, this is after they took music out of schools. So I had a gym teacher who dabbled in music. He was like, hey, he always used to come to the same lunchtime period. And he was like, man, I know a guy with a studio. I'm gonna get some paperwork written up, tell your parents to sign it, and so I can take you to and then one PE session, he took us, it was like right off of like Washington Boulevard somewhere. I think the space is still back there, but it's like a part back there with like a line of studios. There's a bunch of studios back there. And he was like, man, just, sit here, come up with something. And we spent the whole PE period just in there, just fooling around and just seeing the mechanics and stuff like this. I was like, man, I'm on it. I'm in it from there. 18 years old, it's 2 years after I started rapping. I probably had about 4 songs in my repertoire, and I was just showing up at every event. I was rapping. I was hopping in every cipher. I was rapping. And shout out to Frank Lewis that works with Soundstage. He was like, hey, Rakim's coming to town doing the Paid in Full tour. You want to do it? You feel me? So I was like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's my second favorite rapper. It's my father's favorite rapper. And it hits me. I'm like, I need more music. So like I just dug into the studio time, and I'm recording in garages and stuff, and I'm trying to get as many songs as done possible. But it all worked out, and it was a packed house at Soundstage. I think about 1,500 people. To be 18 on that level, it was crazy. And that was like, this could work. I have a project that I'm working on. It's called Deity. I'm hell bent on trying to figure out how to present my music, which is like all over the place, as a package. And the problem with today is like everything's genre based. If you're a trap artist, you gotta give them trap music. But it's like I don't wanna be put in a rap category because I do so much. This year has been showing people that I do everything. I mix my own music. You feel me? I do all the engineering. I write everything myself. I write for other artists. I do graphics for other artists. I edit videos for other artists. I do a lot of shit. So like this has been my like year of like, yo, I'm him. Like I'm that guy. Like I'm really that guy. And it's no offense to no other artists in the city, but y'all pushing the wrong people. I'm gonna just say that. Cause it's like everybody's trying to figure out, yo, how do we get that light on Baltimore? How do we, you feel me, make that stamp, make Baltimore like, hey, look at us. Baltimore has a lot of talent. And I'm trying to tell them, I've been here this whole time. From what I see, entertainers have lost their love for entertaining. And now they do it for financial reasons. Once you choose to be an entertainer, you give up doing it for yourself. You got to do it for other people. And unfortunately, a lot of people forget what people really love. They really love to be a part of the show. They love to feel like they're on stage with you even when they're not. So like anytime that I do an event or a showcase and I got like a nice, decent amount of time, I throw the beatboxing in there. I throw the call and responses in there. I'm get the crowd singing with me because it's like y'all are here. I don't just want to sit and be quiet. I want y'all to scream and make as much noise as possible. And that's just one of those elements of like entertaining that started like way before me. that people really enjoyed. They loved it. So it's like I just want to keep that alive. There are a lot of talented artists in the city that don't get their shine. One thing I'm adamant about is artists getting paid for what they do, especially if they're full-time artists. I don't know where shit went left, but it's like, as artists, we pay for beats, we pay for studio time, we pay for videos, we pay for photography, we pay for videography, everything else. And then you say, yo, rap for free for 15, 20, 30 minutes. That shit gotta change. Like, it's bad. It's bad here. Feel me? And I love my city, but it's bad here. And nobody talks about it. That's like the one thing nobody talks about. So like I said, I ain't scared to push the envelope. I'm gonna talk about it if I have to.